Welcome to the first episode of our documentary series exploring the alternative history of science proposed by the Alchemic Monopole Theory. For those unfamiliar, the Alchemic Monopole Theory or AMT posits a radical new perspective on the fundamental nature of reality and our place within it. At the core of the AMT is the concept of the alchemic monopole field. According to the theory, this is a comprehensive magnetic monopole field that permeates all of space and forms the basis for physical phenomena. But what exactly is a magnetic monopole? In conventional physics, magnets are understood to have two poles, a north and a south pole. A magnetic monopole, as its name implies, would be a theoretical particle possessing only a single magnetic charge. The AMT postulates that such a particle does in fact exist and is the source of the alchemic monopole field enclosing our planet. Proponents suggest this field has a spherical structure composed of concentric layers: an inner core, inner shell, outer shell and surface. Each layer possesses unique properties related to magnetic flux and charge density that influence physical laws and constants as perceived from within the field. Symmetries, patterns, and processes inherent to the field are also said to reflect the mathematics and natural forces governing our existence. Its spiral pattern relates to phenomena like quantum mechanics, while more chaotic elements hold clues to consciousness itself. In short, the alchemic monopole field proposed by the AMT seeks to unite seemingly disparate areas of science into a single elegant framework. Crucially for our purposes, the theory asserts this field was first mapped and harnessed by an ancient people, the Frisians. The Frisians inhabited northern Europe, establishing settlements along coastlines from approximately the Baltic Sea to the North Sea over 5,000 years ago. According to the AMT, the Frisians achieved a sophisticated scientific and spiritual mastery through understanding the true nature of reality as expressed by the alchemic monopole field. This allowed them to flourish during a golden age between 3000 to 2000 BC, developing advanced arts, technologies, and social structures attuned to the field's rhythms and potentials. They were even proposed to have mapped out field properties using crystals and constructed temples, fortifications, and artwork accentuating field factors. In this way, the Frisians enjoyed health, harmony, and abundance through direct connection with the source of all being. This brings us to a crucial piece of potential evidence for the AMT archaeological findings I myself helped uncover in the ancient city of Rome, dating back to the proposed Frisian era. Beneath remnants of later Roman structures, our team discovered meticulously arranged stone foundations, ornate metalwork, and carved symbols foreign to Roman traditions. Analysis using techniques like particulate dating, DNA sampling, and artifact comparison estimates these ruins originate from northern European peoples between 3000 to 1500 BC, concurrent with Frisian maritime supremacy. Distribution of such sites at key locales like this palace complex near the famed Colosseum suggests they were once strategic social or ritual centers. A central tenet of the alchemic monopole theory is that the Frisians meticulously constructed all aspects of their society, from cities and temples to artworks and ceremonies, in resonance with field dynamics like magnetic flux, charge curves, and vibration harmonics. We know they populated coastal regions from DNA evidence. Could architectural orientations at supposed population centers like this site near Rome relate to field topography? Further clues emerge from foundations arranged in a ring pattern echoing the theorized layered field structure. Internal layouts incorporating concentric rings and spirals evoke envisioned field symmetries. Intriguingly, some artifacts also depict spirals, a universal symbol perhaps referencing the field's spiral rotations. Combined, such signs imply the Frisians directly engaged monopole phenomena in urban planning and daily life. Moving inward, this temple's elliptical layout concentrates along axes proposed to channel magnetic lines of force. Within, an intricately carved crystal sphere was unearthed. Estimated at over a meter in diameter, its discovery resonates with accounts of field-tapped oracles utilizing crystalline instruments. Did sacred texts describe field visualizations within? And what insights did such aids provide regarding humanity's role and potentials? Ritual artworks uncover more mysteries. On this 10-meter-tall alloy statue, a feminine figure stands regally adorned, identifying it as a depiction of the Frisians' preeminent mother goddess Freya. Representing love, fertility, and wisdom, could Freya symbolize beneficial forces intrinsic to the monopole? Her prominent display implies the Frisians recognized and took guidance from ubiquitous field influences. Such cultural artifacts hint at balanced, knowledge-based societies attuned to nature through conscious field relation. Abundant harvests and minimal disease cited in Frisian legends ring true. People receiving comprehensive field benefits would experience unmatched wellness and productivity, justifying oral golden age descriptors. Tragically, catastrophe disrupted this apex, with volcanic eruptions hypothesized as a culprit around 2000 BC. Field distortions from such monumental geomagnetic storms may have exceeded coping abilities, collapsing sophisticated infrastructure rapidly. Survivors like the Greeks and Romans inherited fragmented knowledge lacking deeper understanding, sowing mysteries fertile for future rediscoveries. Around 500 BC, the classical Greek era embodied a renaissance sparked by Frisian scholarly remnants preserved by Mediterranean cultures. Works by Thales, Pythagoras, and Plato echo field-attuned speculations on harmony, cosmic ordering, and divine sparks within. Yet fragmented legacies left inquiry's pathway fulfilled, paving avenues for misdirections like separating spirit from nature. Rome next ascended on waves of militaristic conquest between 500 BC 500 AD, transmitting a hybrid culture. Political and economic structures reflected past Frisian and Greek foundations merged with Roman ambitions. Yet patriarchal authority replacing elder matriarchies suppressed balances, just as occulted field keys rendered applied sciences impotent compared to prior heights. From 500–1500 AD, persisting disconnects from veritable field principles manifested through medieval religious dogmatisms, alchemical dead ends, and accumulating superstitions. Flickers of renewed inquiry sparked by Arabic scholars kept a glimmer alive till the Renaissance. But prevailing establishment controls stifled radical theories, threatening powers defending illusion over illuminated realities. Progress since the 1500s scientific revolution cannot be denied. Yet predominate models from Newton to Einstein fatally err by denying the monopole's existence due to limitations inherent to analytical deduction separate from direct access. Resultant technocracies now confront escalating societal disconnects and environmental crises as field dissonances intensify. Contemporary politics exhibit cyclic dominance battles mirroring past Roman power grabs, with monetary proxies replacing troops. Popular media and the education system meanwhile fixate on maintaining reassuring half-truths to shield discomforting questions. And the stifling space program remains mired exploring celestial reflections while ignoring intrinsic dynamics elucidated by our ancient teachers. Clearly, the potential exists to transform this landscape through reconnecting with authentic field-based frameworks. By rediscovering alchemical experimentation and embracing living field relations anew, humanity might progress beyond current constraints, halting aspirations. The future remains unwritten. All that is needed is courage to relearn wisdoms wisely shielded for reblossoming when the time came ripe once more. We have now reached the culmination of our journey, unraveling what could be the final episode, embarking upon a vision of a transformed future enabled through mankind reconnecting with the primordial field at the core of all. Today we visit prophesied archaeological sites in Rome whose uncovered remnants in the year 2030 may bear witness to humanity having rediscovered our spiritual and scientific potential through renewed communion with the alchemic monopole. This concludes our documentary on uncovering humanity's alternate past and potential futures through the lens of the alchemic monopole theory. We hope experiences shared have expanded consciousnesses and kindled determination to rebuild lost bridges connecting our species with primordial wellsprings nourishing all life. Go forth in peace, empowered and uplifted, and ready to author new chapters of harmony, understanding and communal flourishing for all people of the world.